Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Truth the Heals podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Anthony Hernandez. And last week, I started up a new segment and I called it Amigos Truth Corner. And I've been thinking a lot, and I even mentioned before in that last episode, probably I'll change it. It'll probably evolve. And it's been 5 days later, 5 long days later, and I'm going to evolve it, and I'm going to call it now Ryan Anthony Unfiltered. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this works. And as a podcaster, I'm open to change. I'm open to growth. One of my problems when I first started podcasting is comparing myself to others. I would see so many podcasters out there who are just excellent. They're great at their job. I mean, they're amazing. And I was inspired by them. But one of my problems was I would compare myself to them, and then I feel defeated. I feel like, dang, how can I reach that? When I started this new segment, which, like I mentioned, Amigos Truth Corner, I was excited, but at the same time, it's like, I want to be real. I want to be genuine. I want to be me. And I have to, I'm going to settle when I feel fully comfortable. So I'm in my experiment mode at the moment. I'm still growing. I'm still learning. So now this week it's Ryan Anthony Unfiltered. But I wanted to talk about comparing oneself to others when it comes to progress, because if I stayed thinking like that, if I stayed comparing myself to all those big podcasters, I would have stopped a long time ago. I had to take the risks, and I had to also be honest and humble. And it's like, no, I'm not there. I'm not there with the skills. I'm not there with the sound. I'm not there with the confidence. And I had to be real with myself and accept it, acknowledge it, and work on it. And so here I am a couple years later, after starting first with the blogs, then the podcasting, then recording myself. And I can see the growth. I can see also the peace I have recording myself, because before there was just so much anxiety, so much stress, but I really wanted to do it. I was so excited. And so here I am a couple years later, and I am bringing that up, comparing oneself to others, because I have an episode coming up with Brandie Hatfield. She talks a lot about MLMs, multi-level marketing. And we've already done the interview. I just have to work on the editing. But there's something that I haven't spoken about on this podcast, or even in my blogs, and that is my experience with MLMs. So currently, I'm working on editing that interview with Brandie Hatfield, and once it's ready, I just can't wait to share it on the Truth the Heals podcast. And for the time being, I wanted to share my personal experience with MLMs, because I've been very open about the cult experience, but I haven't said anything about the MLM experience. So after I left the cult, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I had no idea who I could trust. I had no idea how to even manage money. It's like, I mean, I had taken the vow of poverty for so many years, so money was just it was a mystery to me. And when I left, it's like, as soon as I left, even in the Philippines, when I was there, I had people whom I was befriending, and they're like, Ryan, come on, come join us. Now that you're out of the group, come on, come join us. We have this group. You're gonna make money quick. You're gonna be rich. And they would show me these presentations where it's like, there's this nice house, there's these nice cars. You're gonna get that. That's gonna be your reward. Aren't you excited? And I wasn't excited, because it's like, I don't care about a house or a car. I care more about going home. I care more about making friendships. But I didn't say that. I was just, okay, enjoying the presentations, and they give me like samples, and it seemed cool. So I was like, what do I want? Do I want to be rich? Do I want to have all these nice houses and cool gear? Or do I want something real, at least for me? And it's like, what is real for me? I don't even know who I am. I don't even know what I like. I don't even know what I dislike. So it's like, they caught me at a bad time. So, but that was in my first year. So I really felt that they were really pushing and really trying their best, inviting me to their meetings and presentation. But I said in the end, I gotta go. I gotta go back home, and so I went back to the States. My problem going back to the States is that there are many friends that I have who were in the cult and they're out, and also people who weren't in the cult. Uh, but they've been involved in MLMs, or they say, oh, it's not an MLM, but it's, I don't know. They say it's not an MLM, but I'm more like, this is like pretty much the same shit. But anyways, I had different sets of friends, and I think I've been to 10 different groups, at least 10, where it's like, Ryan, hey, you're out of the group, but we know you from before when you're in the group. When you were with they didn't say cults. None of us saw it as a cult, but the community. We remember you were in the community and you were very talkative and you were very energetic. This is the place for you. You belong here, Ryan. Come on, come on, come join us. Come join us. Be part of our family. And I go to these not sessions. I go to these like little retreats, seminars, whatever the hell you want to call it, and it seemed loving. It seemed nice. It seemed like it almost felt like going to church, like fellowship kind of. And they give food and they give all these powerful presentations, and it's like they would present. Okay, so this is what you got to do. You got to uh, get the product, and then you got to sell it to one person, and then you got to sell it to two person, and then they're gonna be under you. I don't know, all these things, and it's like it was overload for me. I was going through a mental overload, emotional overload, because I see the goodness in the people. I see the hospitality, the welcoming attitude. But at the same time, it's like, yo, I just left the freaking community. I just left being in the jungle for so many years. I left a different life. I don't even know what, I don't even have a bank account. I don't even know what my social security is. It's like, whoa, like, and I was invited by so many different groups, so many different friends. And it was always like, hey, you are a good speaker. You can talk to people, you can woo them, and you can bring them on. And once they're under you, they're going to pay. And then you just got to relax. You just got to chill. And as they're doing the work, you just keep going higher and higher. And you just make passive income. Isn't that great? And I was like, yeah, I mean, I guess that's great. I mean, can I go and open a bank account first? I mean, can I get a job? And that was one of my difficulties, is that I wanted to belong to something. I want to be a part of some community. I want to have some friendship, but all these friendships, like after I left the cult, came back to America, and I'm trying to reestablish old connections. It's like I felt it was very strings attached. It's like, you can be part of us, but you got to join our group. So I'm back in the States. I'm being pulled left and right to join all of these groups, and they're showing me all these presentations of me selling their products. And it's like, yo, this product, it's the best. It's the only product. It's the only product you need. Everything else, it's junk. It's rubbish. Buy this. This is real. You're gonna live forever, homie. And it's like, damn, yo, I gotta join this. And it's not just the products, but once you start selling the products, you're gonna be rich. You're gonna have a nice house. See that nice car I got? That's what I got from the MLM. It's like, damn. But then I remember I asked somebody, because I never asked questions. I mean, I was too embarrassed to ask questions. I asked this one person, is this a pyramid scheme? And this person just blew up, just started, she got pissed. And I thought to myself, well, damn, if that's going to be her attitude, me asking a question, is this a pyramid scheme? Then the hell with that group. So, but I had like 8 different other options. Well, I already dissed the one in the Philippines. This one, I dropped it, but now I have like 8 more options. And I had people like, come on, you went to the presentation, right? Like, can't you sign? I mean, Ryan, you got to sign. Like, come on. Like, we need you in the group. We need you. I mean, you're just so good. And I was like, nah, I didn't tell them why, but it's like, after that person got pissed because I asked them, hey, is this a pyramid scheme? And she blew up. It's like, well, the hell with that group. I don't want to be a part of that because it just doesn't give me a good vibe. One of my problems with it is that they came off so friendly, and I'm not talking about my OG friends. Now I'm talking about like other people whom I befriended along the way, and I thought they were like really friendly. I thought they were being real friends, real people. But then it was like, hey, we got this group. We sell this and that. I love your attitude. Like, can you join us? And I would go to like the presentation, but I had like several other presentations that were in my mind, and it's like I have to choose one. Like, dang. And I remember this person asking, like, so, like, you're gonna join our group, right? Like, we need you, Ryan. Come on, like, get on. And I decided, I can't. I'm very busy. Blah blah blah. And it was like, okay, bye. And like they unfriend me, and this is on Facebook. Unfriend me on Facebook, deleted me on Twitter. And I was like, yo, like I thought we were friends, like what happened? But that's one problem. And then later on, I started just going to all these different coffee shops. It's like going to coffee shops, seeing presentations, and having them sit down with me, and they're dressed well, dressed to impress. And I was impressed. And it's like, okay, I knew some of these people from before. I see how they carry themselves. It seems awesome, but like, what's the catch? And it's like, Ryan, there's no catch. All you got to do is join. Then you just got to uh, get other people to join, get other people to buy the products, sell the products. And the more money you bring in, the more money you make. So the more you make for the company, the more you make for yourself. And it's like, okay, so I'm like a salesman. It's like, no, you're not a salesman. It's like you're a recruiter. I forgot. But in the end, I joined one particular MLM. I told Brandie Hatfield which one it was. I'm not going to reveal it. But I joined it because I fell in love. It's like, yo, Ryan Anthony, you fell in love? Yeah, I kind of fell in love. I mean, I was still kind of cold emotionally because, like, all the experiences that I had from before, it's like I was taught to be detached from my emotions. And so I felt like a robot still, but I still wanted to kind of be human and have connection, have some romance in life, have some. But then this person who I was talking to, who I was dating, was like, Ryan, like, I love you. Please, just be a part of our team. You can help us uh, make progress, and you can buy a house, and we can buy a house together. And I was like, oh damn, I was like, wow, it's like, yo, I just left the community. It's been like a year or 2 years afterwards. It's like, yo, things are going great. Like now I have a door open for me so I can move on with my life, get a family, get kids, have a home, buy a car, a nice car. So I was like, you know what? All right. So we start dating. And next thing I find out, and I'm not trying to disrespect that person who I was talking to, um, but what happened was she was with someone else at the same time. So it's like when I found that out, it's like, ah, damn. So there I was leaving one of those retreats or whatever the hell you call it. We're at those hotels. I'm having a great time with the girl I'm talking to, dating, and I find out she's with someone else. And it's like, man, I feel like the biggest loser. It's like, golly, like, she's. I just came out of this 11-year relationship with the cult, and now it's like I was in this relationship for quite a while, and this person I thought wanted me to be not just on the team for the MLM, but she wanted me for me to be on her team. Like we were a team. We were gonna buy a house and do some great stuff, and it was all bullshit. I'm bringing that up because something that happens with people once they leave cults or communities or whatever the hell you want to call it is I've heard it being called as cult hopping. You're trying to find a place where you belong. You're trying to find a place where you feel like you're part of it. But as I was opening my eyes, I was like, you know what? The hell with this. I need to feel good myself. I need to feel confident myself. If people are accepting or if they're not, I need to move forward with my life. I need to grow and I need to find my own people. I don't want people to be telling me, Ryan, you belong with us. Nuh-uh. The hell with that. I'm going to choose. It's either I'm cool with you or not. There's your door. Move on. It's okay. The world's not going to end. But what matters for me is that there's growth and there's joy and there's peace, interior peace. And what others think, what others expect. I mean, everyone was saying, Ryan, you got to join us because then you're going to be rich. The hell with being rich. If being rich with your group means me having fake friends, fake ass friends, I don't want any part of it. If me being part of an MLM or part of a cult means me being loved by the other members, the hell with that. I don't want to be loved by fake lovers. I don't want to be loved by people who are pretending. I want something real, something genuine. And it's been a long road. I'm not rich, but I have peace. I have more peace now than I did before. Yes, I go through struggles, I go through hardships, but personally, I try to find my own peace. I try to find my own joy. And I have my morning routine, my evening routine, and I find joy in that. And anyways, I just want to let you know that coming soon is going to be my episode with Brandie Hatfield. Go check it out, and I hope that you enjoyed this small segment of Ryan Anthony Unfiltered. Hope you all have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe, support, share my work so it can grow. And if you have any comments or anything, reach out to me, particularly on Instagram, Truth That Heals Podcast. I wish you all the best. Peace.